Greetings to all of you internetians. This is Piano Bar Live, where we all connect with live music. The show starts now.
It's time. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me sing a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms could ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. When I looked, the moon had turned to gold blue moon. Now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. It's dance break. I love dance breaks. Suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms could ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. When I looked, the moon had turned into gold. Now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own, without a love of my own, without a love of my own, without a love of my own. Blue moon. So, Alison, are you feeling anything in there, or you got work to do?
I'm feeling a lot of things, but I'm a lady.
You're a lady. She's a lady. Okay. Oh, so you're in between making drinks, so you can
yes.
You can come and play silly things with me.
I can. This old chestnut. True story. I work all night, I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay. Ain't it sad? And still there never seems to be a single penny left for me. That's too bad. In my dreams, I have a plan. It might not be a wealthy man. I wouldn't have to work at all. I'd fool around and have a ball. I'd have two balls.
Ooh.
Money, 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 must be funny in a rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in a rich man's world. Oh, the things I could do if I had a little money. It's a rich man's world. It's a rich man's world. A man like that is hard to find, but I can't get him off my mind. And it's sad. And if he happened to be free, I bet he wouldn't fancy me.
Nope.
That's too bad. So I must leave. I'll have to go to Las Vegas or Monaco. And with a fortune in a game, my life would never be the same.
She'd have two balls.
Money, 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 must be funny in a rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in a rich man's world. Things I could do if I had a little money. It's a rich man's world. It's a fortune. Money, 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 must be funny in a rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in a rich man's world. Oh,
Tony. It's Scott. I'm on location down here on West 46th Street in the middle of Times Square Theater District, and I'm having a great time at Don't Tell Mamas. This is the outdoor setup for Don't Tell Mamas. Everything is being taken care of, properly social distancing, and you were just listening to Joe Regan and Elaine Brier and Alison Nusbaum. They're the team here tonight. So I'm going to hang out over here a little bit longer. I just had some delicious fish tacos and chicken tacos and pork tacos. 3 different kinds of tacos on one plate. Okay, so Tony, take it away to your corner.
Okay, it looks really great there. I'm missing it down there. Hey, everybody. It is Tony Javid. I am associate producer of Piano Bar Live. Welcome to our little surprise here, bringing a little bit of what life was like here in New York City, about 6 months ago. Scott's having a great time down there at Don't Tell Mama. We're so glad to be able to keep mixing it up for you guys. And tonight it's going to be a blend of kind of the live music we used to have in this interesting new world of virtual music that we've been bringing to you. So, and it's pretty fitting because it's our 43rd show. And what a way to have our 43rd show, which also represents the very last show that we are doing for our first year. That's right. Next year is our first anniversary. So, as you know, I am also here to remind you that one of the big reasons we've been able to bring this to you for an entire year now is because of the generosity of our tippers. All of you repeat tippers, the one-time tippers, and those of you who are tipping for the very first time right now via Venmo and PayPal. Listen to me. Yeah, go give to the pen pal there. But listen, we really do appreciate it. It's all of you viewers and people lighting up the chat that's been keeping it lively. But it's definitely the generosity of you folks who have been able to tip that has kept us going and growing and allowed us to bring this weekly party to you where we all connect with live music. So that's really all I have to say for right now, except I have one more thing to say, and that is we have someone that I would like to bring on who is coming to us from kind of far away. We started in Midtown Manhattan, and now we're taking it cross country like we are wont to do. She is a pianist and vocalist. And also, if the rumor is true, she is also a good friend of Becky Menzie. And anybody who is a friend of Becky Menzie, I am immediately a fan of. And not only that, but she is specifically coming to us from the great state of Wisconsin. Here she is, Carolyn Wehner.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Lindsay.
She floored me the last time that she came on, to join us, and I'm so glad that she's bringing, more people that she knows are going to delight our audiences. So I'm so glad that she connected you with us.
Yeah.
How are things over there in the middle of the country?
Very warm, and today was a very nice day. I think you guys had storms today. Did I hear you talking about that before? Because we had terrible storms in the Midwest.
Oh yeah, I know that you really you really were put through the ringer, but we all have been lately, but we're strong, and we just keep it going. We had some storms and some power outages that have lasted way too long, but everyone's coming back, and and always just in time so that we can keep this weekly party going. It's been a very rare moment where we've had to put it on hiatus for a week.
Good.
So yeah, and we are so ready to hear what you have in store for us. Are you ready to share something? And you're all duly toggled?
I am toggling as we speak right now, and I have my foot on the soft pedal. How about that?
Wow, she's soft pedaling and toggling at the same time.
Okay.
She is definitely a multi-talented woman.
I think I'm all toggled. Yes.
I think you are.
Yay.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Well, I just thought since this is my first time with you that I would pick a couple of songs that are sort of staples of my piano bar and cabaret repertoire. So just a couple favorites here. The first one, Every Little Thing He Does Is Magic, the wonderful classic Sting song. of the feelings I have for him in my heart. Every time that I come near him, I just lose my nerve, as I've done from the start. Every little thing he does is magic. Everything he does just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know that love for him goes on. Do I have to tell the story of 1,000 rainy days since we first met? It's a big enough umbrella, but it's always me that ends up getting wet. Every little thing he does is magic. Everything he does just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for him goes on. I resolve to call him up 1,000 times a day and ask him if he'll marry me in some old-fashioned way. But my silent fears have gripped me long before I reach the phone, long before my time is stripped me. Must I always be alone? Every little thing he does is magic. Everything he does just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for him goes on. Okay, that was fun. That was song number 1. Song number 2, well, kind of cheating here. Song number 2 and 3. It's a mashup. I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and we are just about, well, where I live is just a little bit over an hour north of Chicago. And Chicago really is the town that is my cabaret home and my piano bar home, and I have been a proud member of Chicago Cabaret Professionals for about 20 years. And Chicago went through some rough stuff yesterday and the night before, both weather-wise and with what happened the evening before. So I want to give a little bit of love to my adopted city, and the city that adopted me, rather. And I do a little mashup of Chicago and my kind of town. And at the same time, I'm going to give a little musical shout out to 3 of my favorite places to perform in Chicago. So sit tight. Chicago, Chicago, that time town. Chicago, Chicago, I'll show you around. I love it, bet your bottom dollar you lose the blues in Chicago, Chicago, the town that Billy Sunday could not shut down. On State Street, that great street, I
Hello, Carolyn.
Hello, Scott. Hi.
Carolyn. We've never met.
We've never met until this very moment.
But
And Carolyn, I'm just going to have you toggle so we can hear your great
Tony.
discussion. See you later.
Thanks, Tony.
Great job. Thank you so much.
So we've never met, but I became enamored with you and your performance watching you online.
Yes.
And I really appreciate what you've been doing out there in the Wisconsin, Chicago area.
Thank you.
And I know that you guys have a little bit difficult time at the moment, but I'm sure you'll get a handle. My trips to Chicago have always been flawless, and I've loved every minute that I've spent when I've gone there on vacation and business. So I wanted to just ask, you just did an article. You just got interviewed for an article.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Definitely. The Milwaukee newspaper is called the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. And I can't remember the last time I bought an actual newspaper. I'd subscribed digitally, but I had a friend save her copy for me. I was on the front page. Look, Ma. Wait, gotta go this way. That's me right there.
Excellent.
And the article was, I was interviewed. There was a reporter who was doing a story on people who are collecting unemployment right now. And I'm a self-employed full-time musician, independent contractor. So I'm on unemployment for the first time in my life. And as we all know, they just recently discontinued, or it expired, the additional $600 of benefits. And so they wanted to find out how that was affecting those of us who are self-employed. And so I was kind of able to speak on behalf of my industry in a way, and I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to do that.
Thank you for doing that, because you
You're
speak
welcome.
for many of us. So today I'm actually out on location on 46th Street, West 46th Street in the theater district. Don't Tell Mamas is reopened because our numbers are very good here in New York, though everybody is socially distancing. I am in the parking lot a couple of doors down from Don't Tell Mamas right now, but they have a piano outside, they have tables outside, and they have two singing waiters, Elaine Brier and Alison Nusbaum, performing outside. And I hope that you'll all be able to get back to work there soon, into the piano bars and the clubs as well.
Thanks.
We have a couple of friends out in the Wisconsin area. Maggie Worth is in Milwaukee. She's a piano bar. We like to call them denizens of the piano bar.
I know, I love that
from the day. She did her best work at Marie's Crisis.
Yes.
And also Annie Hughes. So what I would love to do is come that way as soon as I can travel and put together a little show out there for that community that really, I'm sure, would appreciate. We all need music.
Yes, we do.
Carolyn, thank you for doing it. Again, I was, I really appreciated what I saw you doing, and I'm glad that you were able to make it here today to let my audience see what you've been up to. Hey, Tony, come on for a moment.
Yes, sir.
Tony, can you do me a favor and just take me off and let the audience know, take Carolyn off, and then let the audience know about the Sunday brunch show? Okay?
Oh, sure.
Let them know about that. Carolyn, I can't wait to see you again, okay? And don't forget, make yourself a beverage.
I will do that.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye.
Thanks again, Carolyn.
You're welcome.
See you soon. Yes, okay. So clearly Scott's got to get back to a prime location to get back to some more of the live show. But in the meantime, I love having the opportunity to let you all know about a project near and dear to my heart that it's a weekly show that is just on Facebook right now, maybe growing pretty soon, but it's a weekly theater chat show that I have launched with my husband, who is the host, David Edwards. It is called Beyond the Green Room. And basically, it is a brunch time chat that's Sundays at 1 p.m. And he gathers three folks that he knows from the theater community to talk about just it's a little dish, it's a little debate, it's a little bit delight, and it's just a whole lot of fun. It's smart, it's funny, and this week's guests, as with every week, we're really excited to have. We're going to have Liz Larson, Sal Viviano, and Sean McKnight, and John Bolton. So I'm sure that at least one, if not all of those names, is familiar to you all. So do come on by and check it out. It's called Beyond the Green Room. It's Sundays at 1 p.m. And I'm actually putting something on your screen. I remember I had that for you. And I can also see that that Scott is getting in position. So again, if you like your theater chat and you like it served as a warm dish for brunch, we've got it ready for you. Again, it's with David Edwards as host, and we look forward to seeing you. And without any further ado, I think there is going to be a little further ado because it looks like we do not have Scott Barberino, but what we do have is an emergency. What happens if this happens? Well, we have an emergency moment from back in our days at Brandy's. Just a little bit of joy from, looks like we got Scott back. We'll have to save that for another time. I'm going to pop Scott back in and see how things are going live. Hey, Scott.
Hey, Tony, we're back.
Oh, you are? Great. Let's see it.
Here we are.
Are we back?
We're back.
You gotta give a little, take a little, and let your poor heart break a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. You gotta laugh a little, cry a little, before the clouds roll by a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. As long as there's the two of us, we've got the world and all its charms. And when the world is through with us, we've got each other's arms. You gotta win a little, lose a little, and always have the blues a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. Dance break. As long as there's the two of us, we've got the world and all its charms. And when the world is through with us, we've got each other's arms. You gotta win a little, lose a little, and always have the blues a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. Ha-ha! So Elaine, you got anything for me? She's being a waitress. She's your singing waitress. While she sings, you wait.
Guess mine is not the first heart broken. My eyes are not the first to cry. Not the first to know. There's just no getting over you. who's willing to sit around and wait for you. But, baby, can't you see there's nothing left for me to do? I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now, there's nowhere to do. Push my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. People want money, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. My head is saying, fool, forget him. My heart is saying, don't let go. Hold on to the end. That's what I can do. I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now, you push my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. I'm going to get my tambourine for this. Hang on.
Gonna give a bouquet.
Oh, we're gonna do another one. Good. There's some more food going out.
Why do I always have to be the girl?
I'll be the girl. The other side long for all the life. And you're the ground and you walking by your side. One fine day, you're gonna want me, your girl. Now I know you're the kind of boy who only wants to run around. I'll keep waiting, someday, darling, you'll come to me. Want you all around. One fine day, you're gonna want me. Now I know you're the kind of boy who only wants to screw around.
This is supposed to be a family show.
I'll keep waiting, someday, darling, you'll come to me. Wanting another world, trying to find a way. Tell me what's going on. And you want to way to really go. One fine day, you're gonna want it for you. One fine day, you're gonna want it for you. One fine day, you're gonna want it
How fast were we going?
I don't know, Joe. That was all you, Joe. I was like, what the hell is happening? Runaway train!
This one.
Here's Elaine, Brier, and Joe Regan. I'm gonna take a shot up the street here on 46th Street for you, Tony. Real quick. It is really nice to be out today. It's been a beautiful day here in New York. We might as well be on the Champs-Élysées with all of these tents out. But here we are on West 46th Street. right here in the middle of Manhattan, where we're finally getting some fresh air, coming out and returning to some normalcy. If you can call, don't tell mamas, normalcy. Anyway, Tony,
Yes, yes, sir.
I think we're ready. I think we're ready for our next guest.
Okay, well then you relax until it's time for you again, and I'll bring them on. Have fun.
Thank you.
Woo! Yes, we are ready for our next guest, and I'm really excited to introduce him. So, this is a return guest to Piano Bar Live. Last time he was coming to a Piano Bar Live via Brandy's, so this is his first time doing it virtual. And boy, oh boy, another multi-talent. He sings, he plays the horn, he's funny, he's just he's a really great guy. So, and he's very busy, and I can't wait to talk to him about what's keeping him busy these days. So without any further ado, let me bring on Danny Bacher.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing, Tony? Thank you. Can you hear me okay? You know what? Let me put in my my little in-ear monitors here. I forgot to put those in. Let's see.
Oh, you got to hear me.
I can hear you, but this way I can hear myself, with this hold on, we're getting it. Here we go.
Yeah, he is rocking out the 2020 delivering music virtually. Let me tell you.
I'm taking this whole thing very seriously. Us musicians have to adapt to the new thing. And what I love about it is we can get really high tech with the equipment, but don't need to wear pants. So this is great.
That seems to be the thing that's really bringing us together, with all of the talk about being apart. There's that one thing, and that one thing is that very few of us wear pants anymore.
Sure. Who knew that?
It's a beautiful thing.
Back in the day, Porky Pig would be such a symbol for us all.
Yeah, he was ahead of his time.
Ahead of his time. That's right.
It was totally ahead of his time. But listen, not one to rest on your laurels. This virtual this virtual environment isn't stopping you. I know that you've got something going on, and I believe it's called Music at the Mansion. Can you tell us about that, and also maybe if people are around, how they can get involved?
Well, it's funny. Usually, when you talk to people that are in Manhattan about coming to Jersey, there's a silence, or a hush. Now it seems like it's happening in droves. People are rushing to get into Jersey. So Corinna Showers Adler and her husband Nick, wonderful people, and I sound like Trump there. I was like, wonderful people, wonderful people. Oh,
hey, watch it.
I know.
A little of that goes a long way.
It must be from watching all that news we've been watching. No,
they're
really lovely folks, and they're doing a concert series over in Bloomfield, New Jersey, which isn't far. And basically they're bringing in a lot of talent that are on this side of the river in Jersey. I'm really, my building's literally across from 125th Street. If you were going to jump in the river and swim, you could get to my. I don't recommend doing that, by the way.
Yeah, I'll probably pass on that.
Yeah,
but it's a great idea.
But if it stays hot and muggy. So they wanted to bring some of the Jersey talent into this concert series. So they had me. I guess they've added new dates, but I was originally told I was closing out the con, but they figured why end with him. So they're bringing in a few people. But yeah, so that'll be really fun. That's on the 29th of August. That's actually going to be you can see it two ways. You can pay for a virtual ticket, but you can also go live. They're having a whole beautiful setup there. They're going to have a gourmet catered dinner, which you can get with the ticket price. And then there's a show, and I'll be there again with a wonderful pianist named Jason DeBorak, who I do a lot of work with. And we did a show together over at the Beach Cafe right before everything kind of shut down. But as you said, it's like a question of learning to survive in this situation. And I've heard some of the other guests you had on talking a little bit about that. And it's been kind of interesting as a creative person how to be creative and continue on doing what we love doing. And in addition to some of the virtual thing, I'm starting to do some live outdoor concerts and trying to get them in before this the cold weather starts. And then what are we going to do? So back to virtual.
We're given a box, and every creative type is pushing against the edges of the box and creating really nice stuff.
Really. It's wonderful. Just to see how many friends of mine have been out there doing shows and making things work and bringing bringing our brand of music to our fans and our
Yeah.
friends, and in a situation that is really almost impossible for us in the entertainment business, but seeing how to make that work has been really kind of heartwarming, just to look at everybody.
Yep.
Even not getting to see people like I've used to, and a lot of friends I'm missing, and I'm a very social, like we all are, right? Social creatures, and I miss going into the city. My wife and I miss going to museums and going to see shows, and it's just a very different existence.
But right now, you have the ability to bring your song stylings to every single person watching right now in whatever fashion, on their couch, in their kitchen, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear it. So are you ready? You think you got a couple songs there for
ready.
us?
So I'm ready, Tony.
All right.
We're gonna do the first tune. I'm gonna do is actually the only two tunes I'm doing tonight are from my most recent recording, called "Still Happy." As you can tell, I'm a really kind of blues type, down and out kind of guy. No, it's all about upbeat and little fun, little humor as well. This tune though is by the great Irving Berlin. It's called "Shaking the Blues Away," and I think we could use a little of that right now. So "Shaking the Blues Away."
All right, let's hear it.
I'm gonna play my horn too a little. So. There's an old superstition way down south. Everybody believes that troubles won't stay if you shake 'em away. When they hold a revival way down south, everybody with cares and trouble that day tries to shake 'em away. Shaking the blues away, unhappy news away. If you are blue, it's easy to shake off your cares and troubles. Telling the blues to go, they may refuse to go, but as a rule, they'll go if you shake 'em away. Do like the voodoos do, listening to a voodoo melody. They shake their bodies so to and fro. With every shake, a lucky break, proving that there's a way to chase your cares away. If you are blue, it's easy to shake 'em away. This is Charlie Karenikis on the trumpet. You can't see him, but he's here. Those blues melt away, folks. Charlie Karenikis. This is a, by the way, if you don't know what this is, it's a soprano saxophone. The great Dean Johnson playing the bass solo here. I always feel bad for the bass players because, you know, that's when everyone starts chatting. Like me. I heard a story once about a couple that very upset at odds, and they would sort of, you know, to stop talking, silent treatment. They went to a therapist, and the therapist tried everything. Couldn't get him to talk. Finally, he broke out his bass and started playing a solo. And at that moment, they just talked away and talked out all their problems. They wanted to know what the secret was for the doctor, and the doctor said, well, I took out the bass and started playing, and everybody talks during a bass solo, so that was a little levity. Very little. Okay, here we go. Now, if you know the words, sing along. Shaking the blues away, unhappy news away. If you are blue, it's very easy to shake off your cares and trouble, telling the blues to go, but they may refuse to go. As a rule, they'll go if you shake them away. Do like the voodoos do, listening to a voodoo melody. They shake their bodies so to and fro. With every shake, a lucky break, proving that there's a way to chase your cares away. If you would lose your weary blues, just shake them away. You better shake them away. Oh, you gotta shake them away. Shake them away. Well, anyway, that's the first number. Am I supposed to talk to somebody before my second number, or do I just go right into it? Keep going. I got the fingers, the keep going fingers. So I'm going to do this next tune again. It's on my my new record, Still Happy. And, you know, I'm a huge Johnny Mercer fanatic, and just love all the songs he wrote. And I always felt, though, if there was one song that kind of needed a little updating, it was a tune called Hooray for Hollywood. And I noticed this because when I would perform it, people would often come up to me and ask, you know, who Amy Semple is. Sometimes they didn't even know who Shirley Temple was, other than a drink you could get at a bar mitzvah. But so I figured, all right, let me use a little bit of Mr. Mercer, and then I'll do my own updating of the lyrics. So here's a little bit of Danny Bacher in the mix as well, and it's my version of Hooray for Hollywood. So here we go. Got a little Brazilian feel too. Hooray for Hollywood, that screwy ballyhooey Hollywood, where any office boy or young mechanic can be a panic with just a good-looking pen. Where any shop girl can be a top girl if she pleases a tired businessman. Hooray for Hollywood, where you're terrific if you're even good. Where anyone at all, from Jeremy Renner to Caitlyn Jenner, is equally understood. Go out and try your luck, you could be Donald Duck. Hooray for Hollywood, hooray for Hollywood, that freaking phony vegan Hollywood. They come from everywhere, some meek, some gallant, or range of talent to give 100%. Those desperate slouches use casting couches in hopes to get their footprints into cement. Hooray for Hollywood, you may be homely in your neighborhood. Just save your money up and you'll be splurging to see a surgeon. He'll make your talkers look good. Then grab a power sup, be sure to lawyer up. Hooray for Hollywood. Take it, Harry Allen. Charlie Karanikas. Okay, we got a little percussion here. Product placement. Hooray for Hollywood, that cute and free of gluten Hollywood. One day you're waiting tables or a teacher, next day you're featured in some blockbuster to see. With film so graphic, the smog and traffic will drive you right to some drug dependency. Hooray for Hollywood, where art meets commerce like it only could. The place for actors, stuntmen, or YouTubers. So call in Uber, you ought to go where you should. For violence, drugs, and sex, fly into LAX. Hooray for Hollywood, it's really something. Hooray for Hollywood. So, I was restarting there. I got so excited, I almost lost my computer. Anyway, thank you so much. You guys, I can't tell if they're clapping or not, but I just assume people at home are enjoying this and having a great time doing these virtual shows. Oh, wait, we got some hand clappings. Dina Monaco, thank you, Dina. And you know what? I'm actually going to bring on a really wonderful singer, somebody who I actually recommended because Scott had said, do you have someone you can recommend? You know, and there's a lot of wonderful singers, both male and female, in the city and in this business. But there's somebody I thought of right away, someone who I think is just such a tender performer and singer. And it's when she's singing, I feel like she's kind of singing right to you. You always get that feeling like she's singing right to you. And it's just a lovely sound and a lovely performer and a lovely person. So I'd like to bring on my very good friend and very amazingly talented singer, the great Marissa Mulder. So Marissa, are you around?
Yes. Hello.
Hello, Marissa.
Thank you, Danny. That was so sweet.
Oh, well, you know, just I meant that, and it's so good to see your smiling face. Like I said before, we miss everybody. You know, I don't get into the city much these days, so it's always
I
good
know.
to catch up with people however we can.
And it was great to hear you. I loved it.
Oh, thank you. I almost lost my computer there at the end. I hit something, and, you know, it's a little top heavy with this light on it. So
it was great.
Thank you. Disaster averted. Listen, what are you going to sing for us tonight?
I am going to sing a song called End of the World by Matt Albert.
Okay.
I recorded it on my album called 2 Tickets Left. And it's a ballad because I'm a lover of ballads.
Yes, yes.
And it's just beautiful. I hope you enjoy it. And I'm so happy to be able to sing tonight, for crying out loud, you know?
Well, I guess I'll be in the green room listening.
So you'll go back to the green room.
But I'll be paying attention.
And I'm going to toggle my microphone. And I've been a nervous wreck all night. This is scary stuff.
Oh, you're going to be great. Can't wait. I'll talk to you at the end, okay?
Okay, see you again.
All right, bye.
Bye. Okay, so I'm just going to do this little toggle button if I can remember it. And
I'm here for moral support if you need it.
You're here for moral support. Okay, so I do the cam mic and then oh yeah.
It's a show. It's a lesson. And you got it perfectly.
And I did it. And now let's just pray to God my speaker's working. I think it is. And away we go, right?
Away we go. Take it away.
Okay. A pleasure to be here. I don't want to ride this roller coaster. I think I want to get off, but they buckled me down like it's the end of the world. If you don't want to have this conversation, just in case we jump the track, I have a confession to make. It's something like a corkscrew. I don't want to fall, I don't want to fly, I don't want to be dangled over the edge of a dying romance. But I don't want to stop, I don't want to lie, I don't want to believe it's over. I just want to stay with you tonight. I didn't mean to scream out quite so loudly when we screeched to a halt. I'm just never prepared for the end of the ride. Maybe we should get on something simpler, like a giant balloon. I've got 2 tickets left, and so do you. Instead of giving them away to some stranger, let's make them count. Come on, let's get back in line again and ride the big one. Don't you wanna fall? Don't you wanna fly? Don't you wanna be dangled over the edge of this aching romance? 'Cause if it's gonna end, then I wanna know that we squeezed out every moment. But if there's nothing left, can you tell me why that it is you're holding on to me like it's the end of the world?
Marissa,
Hi, Scott.
you are so beautiful. You made me feel so wonderful just now with that voice and just the way you do it.
Thank
As
you
you have
so
been,
much.
as you have been for the last couple of months, I've seen several things that you've done, and we got cut short back in March and April because we were going to have you do your Beatles, your McCartney, and your McCartney show, and we had to cancel it because of having to go into lockdown.
I know.
The minute that I can, I'm booking that show back in. I'm going to bring you up to the Iridium.
Hey guys,
I can't
hold
wait.
that thought, Marissa. Please hold that thought. I want you to toggle back. So we're
right.
interviewers. And so
Oh
finish
my
your
God.
thought.
I
Yo,
forgot.
I will continue the love fest and I'm out.
Now, I just want to say, Scott, I love your beard. I miss
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you. You know,
And
Marissa.
if you need a waitress when things are back and running.
But now wait a minute. Marissa, I gave you one of your first jobs here in New York
Yes,
as a waitress. And what happened?
Well, let's just say I wasn't the greatest waitress you've ever met. My very first night after training, somehow I locked myself in the walk-in freezer.
Yeah, you did.
I was going to get butter and I just couldn't get back out, and the customers were livid. But you never fired me. You never
No,
yelled
why
at
would
me.
I? Never. You
You just
tried.
quietly took me off the schedule.
Thank God we remembered you were there that night, because that wouldn't have been a good place to spend the night in that walk-in box. But
I know.
you've done so much more. You really, I mean, the amazing work that you've been doing, and you've been working a lot with John Weber, and he's been playing for
Yes.
you. And I'm
Yeah,
so
Bert's
glad,
on the
because
video.
that's keeping the music out there. And
Me
I'm
too.
out here
It's
on
been-
Sorry?
Oh no, it's just been so much fun to keep making the videos. I feel like at least we're doing that, you know.
It's a very good thing you're doing. I want you to know I've watched every one, and I've enjoyed every one.
Thank you, Scott.
I think we're going to bring Danny back on for a moment.
Fabulous.
Hey, there we are. Hey, Scott.
Hey, Danny.
How are you?
Danny, I love all the percussion that you bring in.
Yeah,
You never.
I spare no expense. You know, this is what we
know,
call.
I know.
This is my COVID percussion.
You never cease to amaze. Also, that music. Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure.
Listen, I'm out here on 46th Street. This on-location thing, wow, it's a little different, but I'm happy to be doing it because I'm out here supporting my friends.
That's great.
There's a nice crowd out here. There's a lot of restaurants that have opened. Not all of them, but enough of them. And so anybody out there, if you're looking for a little bit of a time out on the town, Restaurant Row, that's what we call 46th Street, and that's the place to go because there is live music here now, thanks to Don't Tell Mamas.
Oh, Scott.
And I hope when you guys are in town, Marissa, you are here in town, aren't you?
I'm here. I was upstate in Syracuse for a while, just escaping,
safe,
but
right?
I'm back.
You were hanging with the family?
Hanging with the fam, our little
Nice.
puppy, swimming, you know.
That's the way to do it.
It was a good way to do it, but I'm back in the heat and I'm loving it.
Scott,
Welcome
I heard
back.
that freezer that Marissa got locked in is now being rented for $2,500 a month. Is that?
We could rent it. You know, that freezer is bigger than a lot of New York City apartments.
$2,500.
Yeah, well, it's cheap.
That's a steal, right? I know. I was like, that's cheap.
Yeah, hot and warm running butter.
So, it's really great to see you guys. Thanks for coming on to the show.
Thank you, Scott.
We experimented today by me coming out, and I can't wait for us to get back into the Brandy's, into the live room again. But until then, we'll keep doing this virtually. Tony, you have anything to say to these guys? If you take me out, I'm going to do that little switch on the camera for you, Tony.
Thank you.
Hi, Danny.
Yes. All right, I'm going to just do it.
Yep. You
all right, I'm going to do it.
Yep. We're getting really high tech, everyone.
We are not.
No, but we gotta have some more Joe Regan. You gotta have a little more Joe Regan.
You can't have an old man like me. You got an old man.
You're fooling no one. You're fooling no one.
I'm walking around now because it's so loud over here because the music is going, and that's, by the way, right across the street.
Yes.
I once had one of the best duck dinners in the world there. These guys have a special number set up for us.
All right. All right.
Over there now. I better get there before they start something else.
Oh, they're always starting something. That you can be sure of.
Is that all right?
Oh,
Thank you, sweetheart.
What's the other request?
We had a request for a Frank Sinatra / Liza Minnelli.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh. We getting started? Here we go.
I'm just going to let it roll, baby.
I don't know.
All right.
Give me the one that's in the best key.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, is there anybody who's a tourist here? No, there's no tourists in New York. Now everybody's home, stuck in their apartments. All right, good. This is for all the natives. It's coming, I promise it's coming.
There's that tip ball.
This is for Arelis. Arelis, this is for you, my love. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I'm out here, bye. I wanna be a part of it. New York New York, so nice, they named it twice. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray and step around the heart of it. New York, New York, I wanna wake up in a city that doesn't sleep to find I'm king of the list, top of the heap. My little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. Hell, I can make it there. I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. Everybody, are you getting ready to kick wine in your chairs? New York, New York. I wanna wake up in a city that doesn't sleep to find I'm head of the list, king of the hill, cream of the crop, and the top of the heap.
You wanted this game. Okay.
You got a gimmick, huh?
Time for a big number.
Time for a big number.
Is Alison ready for the big number? She is. Yeah. She's coming.
Here, Elaine, come tag team this with me. You can pull all the stops out till they call the cops out. Grind your behind till you're banned. But you gotta get a gimmick if you wanna get a hand. You can sacrifice your sacro, work it in the back row, and it's up till you're dead. And you gotta get a gimmick if you wanna get ahead. You can That's how relax was born. Me, I go, and I go, and I go, but I do it with the heart. Once I was a shepherd, now I'm Miss Mazeppo with my revolutionary dance. 'Cause if you got a gimmick, gypsy guy, you have a chance. All them moves and them moves and them moves that'll never make her richer. Me, but I do it with a switch. I'm electrifying, and I ain't even trying. I never have to sweat to get paid. 'Cause if you got a gimmick, gypsy girl, you got it made.
You can that'll never spell success. Me, but I do it with finesse.
Don't you see?
Is that much more Take a look at it from
If you wanna make it, twinkle while you're shaking.
If you want to grind it, wait till you can find it.
If you wanna bump it with the trumpet.
Get yourself a gimmick and you too can be
You see, they entertain you.
So, Tony, there's no gimmick necessary here. This is the real thing.
Indeed.
There's no gimmicks. This is the real thing. And this is the show happening here in Midtown Manhattan. It's quiet everywhere else that I went, but here on Restaurant Row, we seem to be doing okay. So that's the show tonight, Tony. I'm going to go back to, I have a beverage coming, another beverage.
All right,
I
another
might have
beverage.
another bite to eat. I'm getting some fresh air.
Okay.
And, just tell them about next week and then show that clip.
Oh yeah, I got it covered. You kick back and relax, have another
And,
drink.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah.
Next time you're coming down here with me.
All right. Sounds
All
good.
right?
All right, it's a date.
All right.
And I'll tell these guys about next week. It's going to be great. Have a good time, Scott. See you later.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye-bye. Okay, everybody. I am so excited. As I said earlier in the show, next week is our first anniversary. 1 year to the day, because you remember this started on Sundays. 1 year to the day. It is 1 year of Piano Bar Live. Yes, it is true. And we have quite a show lined up for you. In fact, let me bring that up for you guys. While I'm doing that, I just want to give you another reminder about our virtual tip bowl. Please give what you can, because then we can give you great lineups like this week and great lineups like we have the week coming. Look at this. Next week, we have Terry Burrell, Ellen Kay, Katie McGrath, Lisa St. Lou, both of which who are repeaters, and then KT Sullivan's. So we've got some Piano Bar newbies, Piano Bar Live newbies, I should say, and then repeaters. So we really are excited for next week, and we hope that you can all make it. We're taking it back virtual, but hey, we brought it to you live again, so maybe we'll have some more of that in the future for you. So anyway, so that's that. And as Scott said, we are going to play out. I'm just going to say my goodbyes now. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a little bit of a memory for all of you from our days back in Brandy's. As a matter of fact, you might say it's a little bit of Christmas in Christmas in August, and because we need it now. And it's brought to you courtesy of Scott Barbarino and the Bevnaps. So until next week, everybody have a really great week, and we'll see you for our first anniversary show. Good night, all.
Aren't they lovely? Heavenly shades of night are falling. It's twilight time. Out of the mist, your voice is calling. It's twilight time. When purple-colored curtains mark the end of day, I'll hear you, my dear, at twilight time. Deepening shadows gather splendor as day is done. Fingers of night will soon surrender the setting sun. I count the moments, darling, till you're here with me. Together at last the twilight time. Here in the afterglow of day, we'll keep our rendezvous beneath the moon. Here in that same and sweet old way, I fall in love again as I did then. Deep in the dark, your kiss would thrill me like days of old, like lighting the spark of love that fills me. Used to light a match with dreams untold. Each day I pray for evening, just to be with yous together at last at twilight time. Don't look at me like that. Here in the afterglow of day, we'll keep our rendezvous. In that same edge, that's not politically correct. We fall in love again. I can't get up. Hey, deep in the dark, your kiss would thrill me like deja vu, lighting the spark of love that fills me with dreams untold. Each day I pray for evening, just to be with yous. Yous. That's the plural of you in Brooklyn is yous.
We're not in Brooklyn.
Where are we?
Brandy's.
Brandy's. What do we say at Brandy's? Is that gay enough for you?
Not gay enough. Do it again.
Can I come out to Penis Envy?
Yes.
At last, at twilight time. Thank you, everybody, so much for that. Thank you, Marissa, for being here. Mr. Mark Partner, the lovely and talented Ruth Brier, Brier, and Tom Trey. Thanks, everybody.